Alright, welcome to part 4, and this is the last slide for the session for 31st March 2020. I am so happy to have been able to give you information via this tool. I just hope that the communication is clear and that you're going to give me feedback afterwards, because this is a formal mode of communication. This specific slideshow deals with formal communication and informal communication. So, if you can look at those two pictures, you have seen that there's a meeting going on and there's somebody sitting with a computer and somebody's taking minutes, etc. Whereas the other picture shows a little talk going on amongst colleagues around the water dispenser. And you can also see that they are both of those pictures are taking place within the organization. You could see they are formally dressed, but the conversations that are taking place is more structured in the one and very casual in the other. So to not delay this, let's just look at what they are all about. Formal communications are official messages sent by an organization. So that would be then, for example, an email that you have received via the company, informing you there's going to be a test. It's a formal communication. Informal communications are unofficial messages not formally approved by the business. For example, you as students then talk to one another and say, I wonder, would the test still happen now that COVID is having us under lockdown? And that's a little bit of a casual conversation happening with underneath, until you receive formal communication via the campus managers. So formal communication are official messages sent by the organization. Informal communication are unofficial messages not formally approved by the business. Can you think of any examples? Formal, for example, a company memo, a fax, or a report. Informal, yes, you're correct. It is everything that we always gossip about, or the hearsay. That is an everyday conversation that just takes place. There's no backup information to it. The advantages and disadvantages of formal communication are as follows. They help in the fixation of responsibility. Yes, because it immediately rounds up what must be done, who must do it, when must be done, for how long that person must do it, what resources that person must be. So it immediately rounds up the organization objectives and the responsibility of the specific employee. Maintaining of the authority relationship in an organization. Who that person is responsible to, who he or she must give feedback to, and who is giving the instructions. There's a hard proof. There's a definite line of organization. There's a definite line of instruction following. Whereas on the flip side of the coin, generally time consuming, because it takes a lot of time to be so structured. Leads to a good deal of distortion at times, because he said it, management wants to say it, but sometimes the subjectivity comes in and now you distort the information that needs to be disseminated. You distort the message that needs to be communicated. It takes a lot of time and can cost a lot of money. Time is money. Informal communication. It has some advantages and disadvantages. So the pros to it is that it's fast communication because between participants, because I can easily WhatsApp my friend, I can easily WhatsApp my colleague, I can quickly tell him a story around the drinking or the water canister like we saw earlier. It's easier to see if someone understands because now you have got that person in the moment. improves relations and job satisfaction. Next, flip side of the coin. Disadvantages. It may spread the wrong or distorted news because you are so engrossed in the situation, in the moment, that your facial expression, your body language will just distort the sender's message to the recipient. So the message will just get a bit hazy, fuzzled. Any secret matter is likely to be flashed without any problem or hesitation, and this may cause a huge damage to any organization. Did you know she has a case against the manager because, and that is what it is all about, informal information, distorted communication. Information released from such communication networks is usually incomplete because you only say what you want them to hear. Confusion can develop amongst the persons involved. Why? Was that the right message? Or did he speak from hearsay? True or false? I'm going to put you through a little quiz. Formal communication is fast. With that structured information being communicated down, I don't think it is so fast because it's too structured, too much paper trail. So, it is false. A text letter is formal. I think SARS would definitely give you a formal notification about paying tax. A conversation between colleagues is formal conversation? Definitely not. If I'm standing with my Sami and he's standing with his nice coffee and we're just chatting about the doings of the day, that is definitely informal. So, that is false. Formal communication can cost money. Yes. Because too much paper trail, it will take loads of money. If the manager is present, it is formal communication. Yes, the manager is the top authoritarian culture. It's going to be in the meeting, and what he says in a formal meeting will then be formal communication, because the manager will then most probably be busy communicating instructions. Thank you very much for joining part 4 and the end of the session.